Hello everyone, you're watching MSK Entertainment Films, and today we are going to talk about Lecture 2 that is related to matrices. We will discuss matrices in detail. Kindly stay tuned. Okay, so let's start and see how we can enter the vector. First of all, we are going to enter a row vector. You can enter a row vector by this. Like you can take any variable. Let's suppose we are taking v as a variable. So v is equal to, and put this bracket and write any number for the row vector. Let's suppose we write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then close bracket. Press enter. We got the vector, row vector. Now there are two types of ways you can write the row vector by putting space in it, or you can also make the same row vector like this: 1, 2, 3, 6, and press enter. You can also create it like this. Next, what we want to do is that, let's suppose we want to look for the first 3 elements of this vector. So we can write it like this: v. Now you're going to use this one bracket, v, and let's suppose the first 3 vector, first 3 numbers you want to access in the vector. So just write 1 and 3 and bracket close. So the first 3 digits of the row vector are 1, 2, 3. Now let's suppose if you want to access the numbers from the 3rd till the end, so you can just write v 3 and just write end. So from 3 till 6 you will get all the elements. So from 3 till 6 we got all the numbers here. So this is how you can do it. Now let's suppose you want to get the vector like this. We want to get the transpose of the vector. So we can write this like this: A is equal to v transpose. So the whole vector, the row vector, has been changed into the column vector. Okay, so let's suppose we want to make a 3 cross 3 matrix. For that, what we have to do is that we will enter a variable, and now we will have to enter the numbers. So let's suppose we want to enter the first row, that is 1, 2, 3, and the second is 4, 5, 6, third is 7, 9. Put spaces, remember to put spaces in it, and then close the bracket. We got a 3 cross 3 matrix. The other way to access write a 3 cross 3 matrix, or any matrix, that is that you can do it like this: 1, 2, 3, enter, 4, 5, 6, then press enter, 7, 8, 9, and then bracket close and press enter. You got a 3 cross 3 matrix. These both methods are valid. Next, let's suppose if you want to access a particular element by its location, so we can do it like this. First, we will write the rows and then the column. Let's suppose I want to access an element in the second row. So I will write it like this: A bracket 2, comma, remember to write comma, second row and first column. I want to access an element in the second row, first column, and that is 1. Bracket close and press enter. So we got 4. 4 is the value. Okay, now let's suppose we want to make some correction in the matrix, or you want to replace something. So let's suppose I want to replace do correction in the third row, third column. Okay, so I want to replace the 9 with the 0. So I will just write A because I want to access the A matrix, then bracket 3, comma. Here you are going to use comma 3 and bracket close. And on which number you want to replace? Let's suppose I want to replace 9 with, let's say, 11, and after this you will have to press enter. So the matrix has been replaced. The number 9 is being replaced by 11. Now let's suppose I want to find the dimension of this matrix. I want to see that how many rows are there and how many columns are there. So we just have to write the command size, and of which matrix you want to find. We have an A matrix, so you will have to write A in the bracket, and now you have to close the bracket and press enter. It is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, beside this, if I want to take the transpose of this matrix, what you have to do is that you will have to write A, and then on top of it you will have to put a single quote and press enter. So your whole matrix will be converted into a transpose. Rows will be converted into columns. Now let's see what is going to happen. As you press enter, it will be changed. Now you can see the rows are converted into columns. Here we have a row 1, 2, 3, and now this row has been converted into column 1, 2, 3. The same for the second row and the third row. Okay. Next, what we have to do is that if we want to create an identity matrix, we can with let's say 3 rows and 1 column. So what we have to do is that we can take any variable which you haven't used before. Let's suppose S is a variable and we want to create a matrix, an identity matrix. Not an identity matrix, you can say a matrix having 3 rows and 1 column, but every row or column should be 1. You can use the command ones, and we want 3 rows and 1 column, so we will just write 1 and then bracket close and press enter. So we got 3 rows and 1 column, all of them are 1. Now let's suppose we want to create an identity matrix, and we want to create it as a 3 cross 3 matrix, but it should be an identity matrix. So we can write it like U by A. Next, what we want is a 3 cross 3 matrix. In this, keep in mind, just you'll have to write 3 and press enter. We got an identity matrix. Let's suppose you want to look for 2 cross 2 matrix, but an identity matrix. Just write EY A 2 and bracket close, press enter. So you got this sort of matrix. Now let's suppose you want a matrix having zeros in rows and columns. So just you have to write any variable. Let's say y is equal to, now I want zeros in a rows and columns, so I will write zeros, and I want 2 rows and 3 columns, so just write 2 comma 3 and bracket close, press enter. and you will get it. Okay, let's suppose we want to add two matrices. So for that we will have to first create a new matrix, and then we will try to add it and multiply it. Then we will move towards taking the inverse of it and finding the determinants. So first let's suppose we want to make a new matrix. That is, let's suppose our new matrix is A is equal to 4, 5, 6. Sorry about this. Let's suppose I want to write, although this matter is going to be too long, so let's continue. And we will close the bracket, press enter. We got a matrix 2 cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 cross 5 matrix. Let's suppose we get another matrix, and then later on we will try to add it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we want to add these two matrices and make a new matrix, that is C. So we can write C is equal to A plus B. Keep in mind we'll have to enter the right variables. So our new matrix is 2 cross 2 and the elements are added. Keep in mind to add the matrix of the same size. Now let's suppose we want to multiply a matrix, the A and B, element by element. For element by element we will have to use dot static. That I am going to explain next. So let's suppose we want to create a new variable, and in that variable we have to multiply A and B, element by element. Keep in mind, element by element. So let's suppose we want to create a new matrix, and that we want to multiply A and B, element by element. That is A dot strike the multiplication sign and press B. We got a new matrix D, which is, you can see it. Now let's suppose we want to find the square. Let's suppose we want to find the square of the matrix D. So what we have to do is just write D and dot hat, which is representing a square, and 2. As we are looking for the square, so you have to put 2 and press enter. So this is the square of the matrix. I want to create a matrix, and then I have to take the inverse of it. But keep in mind, try to create a matrix like a square matrix, so that you can not get any error in the Matlab. So now we create a variable, let's say Z is equal to, and we have to create a 3 cross 3 matrix. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and let's say 0. This is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Now we want to take the inverse of it. So just write the command inv, and variable is Z, bracket close, and press enter. We got the inverse of it. Now let's say we want to find the determinant of it. So you just have to write det, and next what we will have to do is that we have to find the determinant of Z. As our variable is Z, so you will type Z in here and bracket close and press enter. The determinant is 27. So this is from today, and next lecture we are going to make on how to make graphs or plot a graph in Matlab. Keep watching. I hope you understood how to work on matrices. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.